What's up, guys? Seth Thomas here, and I'm back with another video. And today we need to talk about the NBA for a second. And I want to talk about basically just what I think the NBA needs to do, especially what they need to do to win their fans back. But not only that, just to make things, just to make people respect the NBA even more. So even if you're not an NBA fan, let's say you hear about this and you're like, oh, you know what? I can kind of get behind that. So we all know that we all know what the NBA did over the summer and over the NBA bubble and with the Black Lives Matter on the court and on the jerseys and all this talk about social justice and all that. It really drives the views down. And we could say that they lost almost half of their fan base, and which is understandable. They're on a very controversial topic, very political, adding it into the game and the sport itself. So yeah, you're going to lose half your fan base whenever you slap half of your fan base across the face, basically call them all racist, and you got all these other people talking about how they don't need this fan base, and it's all a bad situation. So here's what I think they need to do as an organization in order to win their fan base back. So I wasn't happy with what they did in the bubble, and I didn't watch hardly any of it. And then they got to the playoffs. I was just like, all right, I guess I'll watch the playoffs. And then the whole Jacob Blake situation happened, which I talked about in another video. And then I was just like, yeah, I'm done with it until they can stop this nonsense. So I did not watch any of the playoffs. I may have watched like the one game, and then that was it. I didn't watch the playoffs. I didn't watch the finals. This was the first time, probably in my life, the first time I can remember that I didn't watch the playoffs at all. And for me, that's saying something. I'm one of the biggest NBA fans you will find, and I didn't watch a game. So I mean, if that doesn't tell you anything, I don't know what will. So yeah, I guess you could say it didn't sit well with me and a lot of other people as well. It made me realize that I don't need this game. I've never felt this situation before. Like, I've never felt like I could go without watching basketball, but now I do. I felt watching games like getting up, and it just felt like I was about to play a game. Like I would have butterflies. I would be on the edge of my seat, ready to go, and not even close now. In order to help get that back, though, I think it's like Adam Silver's job to come out. This is what I think Adam Silver needs to do. Maybe LeBron James. Let me be very clear. There's like a 0 chance that this is going to happen. Okay, let me be clear at that. I don't think at all that they're going to do this, but this is what I think they should do in order to win, at the very least, win people's respect back. They could respect them for doing this. But here's what Adam Silver needs to do. They need to come out and apologize to the fans. Directly apologize to the fans. Now look, you don't have to backtrack on what you're saying. You don't have to be like, okay, we were wrong. You can be like, okay, we still believe in what we were trying to say, but I think we went about it the wrong way. So we apologize to the fan. If they just came out and said something like that, that would make me feel 10 times better. I would be back on board with watching the NBA, at least for right now. And I think even if you're not a basketball fan and you don't watch it and you hear about that, it can be like, oh, okay, I disagree with them, but I can understand that. Like I wish they would have that type of mindset instead of, oh, this and this, but not that. If that makes any sense. Like, they're not acknowledging the other side is what I'm saying. So it's like they're just saying it's okay that we lose that half of our fans. And that's what doesn't sit well with anyone. That's why they've lost so much respect from most people. At the end of the day, I don't think they're going to do this at all. The NBA is about to start, so we'll see how they do everything. It's going to be interesting to see how they're going to do everything. They've already said that they're not going to be putting the stuff on the floor and the jerseys again, but that's not enough. Okay, that's not enough. We need an apology. We deserve an apology. Nowadays, we just have all of these athletes. It seemed like back then, back in the day, whenever I started watching basketball, it was all about the fans. They talked about the fans all the time. They thanked the fans all the time. It wasn't about them. It was about them entertaining the fans. Now, it just seems like they have the mindset of entitlement. You know, they're entitled to, they're above everything. That's what it feels like. I know that's not what they're trying to say, or at least it doesn't. I know that's probably not what they're trying to say, but like, it feels like they think that they're above people that don't have the same opinions as they do, and that we owe them something. People spend their hard-earned money and a lot of their time on this stuff, and to slap them across the face like that is just unacceptable. So this is what I feel like they need to do. Once again, I don't think they're going to do it like at all. But we'll see what happens. We'll see how the season starts to play out. So that's just my thoughts on this. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.